Uh, Hi. No, I didn't. But I was supposed to do a lot more setup today. But I was supposed to do a also, oh my. I didn't realize I went live on Twitch too. I guess it's not that bad, right? Let me... Double BGM? Oh, and double voice. Double voice? That's new. No. Wow. Welcome to the Student Council Volunteer Club, Selchuk. Hi, howdy. Good evening. Is it still double voice? Do I still have a double voice? Hi, Accelerate. Fashionable. This is not fashionably late. Okay. I trust you, Tony. Right on time? Right, Stella. Hi, hi, Castani and Sora and Lee and Board and Shad and Mono Orchid and Tony and Nimby and Rain and Lee and Sakura and Sora. Is Pandora here? And then Toffee, I know, was here. Hi, Funs. Hi. Okay, hold. Oh my goodness. Did you perhaps put on makeup today? Maybe. I can neither confirm nor deny. You can confirm it yourself. Okay. Let's see. Gosh, I'm nervous. I am nervous. I don't know why, but I am nervous. We are going out today, and it's gonna be interesting. Hi, Naito. Hi. Greetings from the land of a certain space fox. Oh. Hi. Going on a date? Ito. What? Okay. I hope this works. There's a thing that I've been doing, but I don't know if it's working. Because I can't read Japanese. I think that's a little silly, but I can't. Okay. Okay, that works. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, hopefully that works. Let me just put this here. Whew. You've never went out with anyone voluntarily before. Oh, it's okay, Pandora. We're gonna have to date, just the two of us. Oh. Report to the student council room, Pandora. No witnesses, please. Thank you. Just kidding. You have a good day with your family, okay? Okie doke. Huh? What Hi. Whew. Hopefully this works this time. I don't know what I'm doing. But I'm enjoying with you. Already, just hanging out here. Are we ready? Is everyone ready? Are we ready? Hi, Peevis. Oh yeah, it has been a minute. Okay, so shall we? Oh. Wait, why is the thing still playing? How do I turn it? There we go. Okay. I guess. Welcome, everyone. Our student council outing is about to begin. On today's agenda, the Museum of Fine Arts, the National Museum of Fine Arts. And by national, I mean the Philippine National Museum of Fine Arts. It's gonna be an interesting day. I hope I do not bore you with any of the details, but I really like it here. And I like museums. Today's trip is for educational purposes. The museum bell sounds oddly familiar to the school bell. That's because it's a very common bell. Almost as pale as Zella. Oh, I'm so sorry. There we go. In true Filipino spirit, I brought the school bell with me. Okay. How is the background? How's the background? Yes, it's good. It's good. Wahoo! Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. I also realize I don't think I should be on hi on Twitch. Whoops. How do you end stream on Twitch without ending the YouTube one? Oh no. 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 Oh no. Can't, I guess, so I'll just put it here. Twitch will be here too. Ha 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 ha. Ho 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 ho. Chromatophore Cella? Is it because I changed color? Okay. Before we enter the museum, I have a few reminders. I need to just stop oil protest. Oh wow, coffee! So smooth and correct. Hello, my dove. Kumusta ka ngayon? Okay lang naman ako. Ikaw? So, our reminders for today before we enter the museum premises, we have to check our bags in at the reception. We're gonna do that in a jiffy. No food and drinks allowed inside the museum. Please do not touch any of the exhibits, paintings, sculptures, anything else that might be in there unless it specifically asks you to touch it. Not that I think there is a display here that asks you to touch something. And no running, no yelling. Please behave. And of course, stick with me, and I hope you don't get bored by today's educational field trip. I hope it interests you. Okay, let me. Can I keep my knife? No, we have to check that in. Thank you. Oh man, but I need my orange paint. We have to check it in at the reception. Okay. Eats my kuchinta quickly. What if I ask you to touch me? No. I guess I'll also hang out here. Correct. I'm moving. There we go. And then I'm also going to wait. Putting this here somewhere. Okay. Let's start our tour from the outside. Frisking. Yeah. Washan, can I let my dogs out during the tour? They have to stay outside. Alas. So I hope you have a guardian for them, or you might check them into some lodging nearby. I don't know where you could go, but you could probably ask some random stranger in the park to hold your dog. Okay. I have a chicken in my paint, but I still have my orange pounder. Interesting. Let's start our tour from the outside, shall we? How is the background music volume, by the way? Cartoonly drinks my coffee. I'm eating crayons, is that okay? You know what? It's not food nor drink, so I guess you can bring that inside with you if you want a snack. That goes for glue. Just don't get it on any of the artwork. Okay, starting from the outside, if you look towards, well, straight ahead, that is the Manila City Hall. I don't have any other interesting thing to say about that. All right, let's go back to the National Museum. I don't think you could see many other places from here, but I don't know what that is. I think it might have been the post office or another school like Mapua. Might have been Mapua. I don't know. I don't go to school here. Okay, if you notice something familiar, if you find that the architecture of this building is familiar, perhaps it is familiar for you, because this is actually American colonial architecture in the Philippines. You might note that it's very similar to the buildings you can find in Washington, D.C., down to the Grecian columns. Yeah. And even the layout of this area of Manila, which is circular, it mirrors the wheel and spoke layout of Washington, D.C. This place looks ridiculous humid. Yes, it is. Mapua is adjacent to City Hall. So Mapua is somewhere here. Okay. It is humid. And the sea, where is the sea? If this is fine arts and that's City Hall, the sea is probably somewhere here. I think, maybe, because that's already Intramuros. So we are just outside Intramuros, the walled city of Intramuros, or Old Manila, which these walls used to be the boundary of Manila City. They are made of adobe brick and they were built during the Spanish colonial period. It's pretty neat. We should go there sometime. So hot, you're melting. Okay, let's go inside the museum. Hopefully it's air conditioned. Okay, so now that we have checked our bags at the reception, which we skipped altogether, that we passed by, we are now in the Spolarium Hall. It's pretty cool, I think. This is the painting called the Spolarium, and it was painted by this dude. Very professional. This dude's name is Juan Luna, I do believe. Yes. It's Juan Luna. Oh, this dude was, like, I don't know if it was my mom's teacher in college or something, or just some historian that she really likes, but she's a really big fan of this guy. They got mad at me of recording a video at the entrance area. Woof. Okay. Cool halberds, right? I don't know why they're there. Ooh. Halberds of the Guard of the Captain of the Philippines. That's pretty cool. So if you also speak Spanish, you'll be able to understand a lot of titles of artwork here, and a lot of things might sound familiar to you because a lot of the artwork was created during the Spanish colonial period, or just shortly after, when a lot of the high society still spoke Spanish. Not gonna lie, it's my first time going to an actual arts museum. I'm glad, Zenny. Also, Sela, did you forget your sunscreen again? Yes, that's why I caught a little tan. He's a pretty badass artist, but I think he's also the original sad boy, you know? You know what I'm saying? So here are the halberds. Pretty cool. Gift of the Arkansas State Park. You know what's so funny went to me when like foreign entities are the ones that how do you exit this? Foreign entities gift items from us back to us. We are in the Museum of Fine Arts. And thank you so much, Ryuji. Oh, you hated it. Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. The original, we have to pay our respects. Okay. So the Spolarium Hall, it's home to this huge painting over here, which was, I'm not gonna bore you by having you read that entire thing, but basically it was painted by Juan Luna while he was in Europe, and for the longest time it was actually in Spain, and it won an award. I think it's the very first award a Filipino artist gained international recognition for, like a global competition. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Ryuji, next time we'll have a portable fan ready. Yeah. I hope you enjoy this tour though in the comfort of your own seat. Let me put this up. You hate that minor subject. Oh no. Yeah. Okay, so this supposedly depicts the Spolarium, or the room under which gladiators' bodies are disposed. You see all of that. But I don't actually know what it's supposed to. I think it's supposed to symbolize the struggle and hardship of the Filipino people under Spanish colonial rule, but I don't know. It's pretty cool. If you watched the movie General Luna, which is about this guy's brother, this guy's Juan Luna, but the movie General Luna is about his brother Antonio Luna. You will see a scene where once he is like assassinated, they pull a bunch of Filipino soldiers, including Antonio Luna, which is supposed to be this figure, and it should be reminiscent with like the weeping ladies in the back, the watchers over there, and then the soldiers dragging the dead gladiators, or in the case of the movie it was dead Filipino soldiers. It was supposed to be a callback to this very specific painting. Absolute cinema? If Patrick could touch stuff, why can't I? Because I'm gonna kick you out of the museum. Respect the artwork. Okay, let's go to the next hall. Oh wait. Oh, sorry. I missed this one. Also, this is huge. Do you want to see how huge it is? It is very huge. Why am I up floating? There we go. It is very huge. Like I would come up to where is Lime? Where is Lime? I'm being dragged against my own will. Yo! Why is this more interesting than I remember? I don't know. Let's see. Lime. Dragging Lime, you are huge. Oh my god. Get back here. There we go. Let's go over here. Where are we? I go to about here when I'm at when I'm at the museum. Step away from the painting. Okay. This one is the assassination of the Governor General? Question mark. Yeah, the assassination of Governor Bustamante. Yeah, the Church Against the State by Felix Resurrección Hidalgo. It's crazy. So this dude actually died in Spain. A lot of the high society back then, they lived and died in Spain. This museum has a lot of open spaces. It does. Indeed it does. It's pretty cool, don't you think? It's really big. It's a really big painting. Okay, let's go to the next hall. Oh, also, this building used to be the old Senate. So this was the session hall of the old Senate. So that's why it's so fancy schmancy. Look at that American looking dude with the powdered wig looking thing. Do they? Yeah, they do. The halberds. Yeah, yeah. Okay, this is pretty cool. I love this hall because of this really big mural that depicts the history of the Philippines. So yeah, you can see them holding the meeting here. So you would imagine the Senate president sitting right here, and then the senators over here, and then the audience over here, and then upstairs also the reporters. Yeah, like you can imagine the tuck 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 like that on the like the Senate president going like order in the Senate or something. I don't know, man. I'm not a senator, but I have been to the Senate of the Philippines, the current one, for a field trip. Also, you don't see Optimum Pride in the mural. The entire history of the Philippines up to the modern day, no, at least until the American liberation. And by then I mean our liberation from America. So let's have a crash course in Philippine history, shall we? Imagining the Senate drama would be so aesthetic, real. Let's have a crash course in Philippine history starting from pre-colonial days. So in pre-colonial days, we already used to trade with a lot of other we'll call them kingdoms, because in our case it wasn't yet a country, it wasn't yet a nation. The concept of nationhood of the Philippines would not come about for at least, I don't know, a couple more 100 years. So here we see I think this is a galleon, galleon. So like and here you see people diving, and that's most likely either fishery or even diving for pearls, which is one of the top trade materials that the Philippines had in the pre-colonial era. Look, little water buffalo moment over there. You'll see here some of the warrior outfits of the day back in the day. That's pretty cool. We had like shirts and a tapis, and what would you call the belt? I can't remember what you call the belt. Maybe not a sarong, but like yeah. And then we have like this kind of bendy knife. I think it's a kris, but I'm not really sure. It's very similar to a lot of other Southeast Asian like Malay costumes as well as weapons. We have a lot in common with them. And then here we have the arrival of the Spanish, and it was guns, goons, gold. You know, they were either like the cross or the sword. You either become converted to Catholicism or we shoot you. Yeah, there was pretty much no in between. Exactly. That was a Magellan expedition. We showed him though. We showed him. We killed him. And then you see, I think this one is supposedly, maybe perhaps the blood pact of Raha. Was it Humabon? I can't remember. And maybe this one is depicting the servitude of the Filipino locals to their new European overlords. This is the sigil of Manila. So this is probably the founding of Manila. It's probably Raha Humabon. This one is, yes, those are Chinese. We also had a lot of Chinese traders. I don't know if there was like a war, but I like the stylization of these. Very nice, very nice. Maybe pirates. These could be pirates, possibly. The building of Intramuros. Yeah. Planning of, this is Intramuros. That's cool. This one is probably the Battle of Manila. Not this war, but like the naval battle of Manila, because I feel like that is the La Naval, which is when I think the Dutch came to try to take the city of Manila from the Spanish. And actually, very little known fact, we were actually under British colonial rule for like a year-ish. For like just not the whole Philippines, just Manila. But eventually they gave us back. They were like, you can have them back. We were starting to get antsy. Who against whom? Spanish. It's the Spanish. I wouldn't say the Armada. It's just the ones who were here in the Philippines, and I think the Dutch. Yeah, we were under England for like a year or give or take a couple of months, and then they like sold us back to Spain. It was kind of funny. So that's why there are red coats over here. And then I don't know who this dude is. Maybe what is this? What is this? Oh, that's Jose Rizal. Okay, so this might be Andres Bonifacio. So Jose Rizal is considered the national hero of the Philippines. And he was a doctor and all-around cool guy. The OG Rizzler. By that, I mean he rizzed up women of all nations from all countries. Literally, bro's got an ex-girlfriend list as long as the Philippine Constitution, probably. I don't know, man. But he was also a very well-accomplished person. He believed that to be an ideal person, you had to fill up your schedule to the brim with things such as arithmetic. Physical exercise, studying. So he was a doctor and a writer, and he was actually martyred for his writing because the Spanish believed that he was trying to ignite a revolution, and they imprisoned him. I'm gonna tell you the story about it because I think you'll find it here. Yeah, we'll find it here. Okay, I don't know what this is. What is this? Are those Koreans? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know what this is either. This looks like... Yeah. Oh, this is... Oh, okay. So, this is probably still more hardships from the Filipinos. And then, this is the execution of the martyrdom of the 3 priests, which pissed off a lot of people. They shouldn't have done that. I wonder, is this from the book? I think it's like Maria Clara and like Crisostomo Ibarra or Simon. It's pretty cool. Yeah, this one's Gomborza. I think this might be Polo y Servicio, actually. You're right. Rizal was a student abroad. Yes, he studied in a lot of places, and his best friend was called Blumentritt. Oh, yeah, these are the characters, because I feel like this is Sisa, which is, he wrote a book about the societal ills of the Philippines. So Jose Rizal, this dude, see, OG Rizzler right here. And his characters in the book were a representation of, like, or caricatures of the state in the Philippines. Like, a mother losing her sons and going insane. Some dude who lost everything, or he did not or could not get as far in academics just because he was born Filipino versus like his mestizo or like Spanish classmates. All of that. Good shit. Good stuff. They caught him. They're like, you are instigating a revolution. And it's worse because he wasn't. But okay. Side note. I need you to know, this does not mean what you think it does. It means something very different in the Philippines. It means kataas-taasan, kagalang-galangan, katipunan ng mga anak ng bayan, which is the highest, most honorable group of the children of our nation. Okay? Dude was just writing fanfics, so real. Hello. Yeah, the books are called El Filibusterismo and No Limitangere. And actually, I feel like they're really good reads. They have been translated in several languages. So if you have the inclination, I suggest actually picking up a copy. It's really good. I'm not even joking. It's really good. Story-wise. Oh, thank you, Anime Craft. So, meanwhile, I'm laying on the ground unconscious. No. Okay. So it wasn't his fault that the Spanish thought that he was behind everything, because after he wrote his books, the Katipunan, that's what we call them, the Katipunan, or the association. They idolized him, so they had portraits of him hanging in their meeting rooms. So when the Spanish finally raided some of the Katipunan meeting rooms, they found pictures of Jose Rizal and so believed he was the leader of the Katipuneros. And they at first they exiled him, and then eventually they exiled him to another island in the Philippines, and then eventually they were just gonna exile him to Cuba. I'm not even joking, like to Cuba. But on the way there, they rerouted him, brought him back, and then shot him. This image, they shot him. Like they executed him. They put him on trial at a kangaroo court. That's what they called it, which means it was a court without they weren't really trying to. There's a manga for No Limitang Here. That's really cool. Yeah, so they executed him for, what is the word? What am I looking for? Incitement to revolution, maybe. And then, yeah, this is a blood pact. So they were saying to join the Katipunan, you actually have to sign your name in blood. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And then this is, what is this? I think this is them like organizing more. And then this is Andres Bonifacio, or is he called the father of Filipino Revolution because he was the Supremo. He was the actual leader of the Katipunan, and he led the fight against the Spanish, and then eventually the Americans, because Spain was like, you know what? Oh, thank you for your subscription. Because you know what? Spain was like, you know what? You guys don't want us here anymore. Peace. So, during the Treaty of Paris, Spain just sold us for like 1 million pesos or something. Sold the Philippines and Cuba at the same time. And yeah. And then, we had a fight. An American soldier shot a Filipino. Filipinos didn't like that. So we got angry. We had a big war. Look at that. Look at that. This is an arrow, like a foot bow and arrow, where you use your entire body weight to pull the bowstring. And this is like as tall as, like almost as tall as a human being. The arrow is like sharpened bamboo spike. It's crazy. Imagine getting hit with that. That's kind of crazy, don't you think? We also see here the first vaccinations in the Philippines were brought by Americans. These, let me see. Let me show you. These were the Thomasites. They're called Thomasites because the ship that they were brought on was the USS Thomas, which is Thomasites are teachers. So they brought education, or formal education. This was the Commonwealth of the Philippines, which is, you know how like the UK has a Commonwealth, like it has other countries under it without being in the UK, so like Australia and Canada. That's how the Philippines was for the US. Oh, thank you for the hydrate reminder, Sakura. Sorry, Four Eyes. And then of course, after we were kind of okay, the Japanese had to come and fuck shit up. Yeah. And World War II. And then eventually, we finally got freed. Douglas MacArthur just aura farming in the back. You see him? Do you see him aura farming? The Philippines almost became like Hawaii. Yeah, exactly. Practically the same. Yes, welcome. And then freedom. Wahoo. And freedom. Okay, the Philippines became almost like Hawaii. We actually had a vote whether or not we wanted to become part of the United States as a formal state, like Hawaii was. But when that happened, we actually voted against it, and we both voted for our own nationhood, which is pretty neat, I think. Which is also why a lot of people, I forget at which point in time, like if you were born before this time, you could opt to claim your American citizenship and move to the States. But that was like a long time ago. It's like 1940 something or 1930 something. That's pretty cool. Oh, don't get me started on the history of Hawaii. Have you heard the story of the... Yes, the story of the Japanese soldier who stayed in the Philippines for years, for decades, believing the war was still going on. Even when like Japanese translators were brought to the Philippines to sort of explain to him, he believed that it was a tactic by the Filipinos to, to trick him into surrendering without knowing or believing that, that the war was actually over. And it was like a long time ago. Okay, let's go to the next room. I think, what's this called? Sacred Art in the Del Rosario Family Hall. Yeah, 70 years. That's crazy. Look at this dude. Just holy, holy, holy stuff. I don't know if I can say anything much about these pieces. They're really old. Nice hat, bro. Sort of like that one American who thought the Civil War wasn't over. Oh. Also, what is with the color of the walls? Oh, hi, Alessar. Yeah. I don't think there's much for me to say because I'm not really a big fan of the sacred arts. What about Defense Against the Dark Arts? These are pretty though. These ones are like really pretty. This, I think, these all depict the ascension of Mary into heaven because she was born without sin. So she was ascended into heaven. That's in Catholic dogma. So my perspective is from Catholic canon because I was born Catholic. This one is the crowning of Mary as the Queen of Heaven. The ascension and crowning of her as the Queen of Heaven. I don't know what this one is. It's probably same. As you know, my first name is Maria. Like 1/5 of the rest of the Philippines. Like with Mimyo's stream, you're basically out of commission. Ooh. Sala blends in with the walls. Oh no. No. Hi the Doremi. Let's go to the next one. The Luna and Hidalgo exhibit. So Luna, we already met Luna. We saw his bust between the halberds and his big ass painting in the Spolarium room. Because he was classically trained by the masters in Europe. That's why his style looks very European. Like, yeah. Hi Sella, will I ever escape iron? Yes, if you believe. Yeah, the big ass painting. You remember? Oh wait, were you here for the big ass painting? Wait, what did I say? Okay. Ooh, I love this room. Okay, so look at these paintings. I think these are... Who are these by? Hidalgo? These are by Luna. They look like Lunas. It's really pretty. Ha! Stop! Let me out! Let me out! Pretty cool. See, look, they're very French looking. Do you agree? They look very French. I think these are also Lunas. What are these? Maybe. Oh, still Lunas. It's very cool. The Battle of Lepanto. Look at that. These are very Spanish. Very Spanish. Yeah. Pretty, right? Okay, let's go to my favorite part of the museum. Over here, when Luna... You know what? We need to separate the art from the artist because the art was very good, very pretty. However, the artist was a jackass. He was a jackass, okay? I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna put him on a pedestal. He was a jackass. He was a jackass to his wife. His poor wife. This woman. Okay, so I'm going to show you these ones. I don't know who this is. Who is this? Una Bulaqueña. The Bulaqueña. That's pretty. So here are other paintings. I don't know if that's a painting. Look at that. Very French looking, if I do say so myself. Very French looking. This is very Filipino. Is this Tandang Sora? Novicio Anceta. Okay. No, this is the mom. Ito. Common story for famous artists. Yeah, he was a dick. Like he would cheat a lot. That's an Asian looking baby if I ever saw one. Ah, thank you for the new follow, Flux Fortunaire. Okay, let's talk about my favorite painting. It's not my favorite painting because it's great, but it's my favorite painting in the entire museum because of the history behind the painting. Now, are you paying attention? Are you paying attention? Do you want to know why it's my favorite painting? Oh, thank you. Thank you for that wow counter. The painting of Portrait of a Lady known as Minovia, portrait of Paz Pardo de Tavera, and there's not much here, right? So the thing about this specific painting was that it seemed everyone who came into possession of this painting. So it originally was painted, and then I think he murdered her, and then her mom, and then he died, and then the painting went to some family, and then tragedy would befall whoever owned this painting. So the next family who owned it, they like a couple of people died, got sick. They sold it. The next family had the same thing happen. I think like their business failed and then someone died. And then again and again and again. So like it just kept changing hands because like, of course, like if people die or you lose your business, you want to sell your valuables, which is art. Actually, in this case, you would like to sell art. So they sold the art. And then the last family was like, you know what? We're not going to risk it. Here. So I don't know if they sold it or if they gave it to the National Fine Arts Collection, but I kid you not, the very first day that they put this on display, because they wanted to have like a whole event of it, the very first day that they put this on display, the light that was shining on the painting actually exploded on the opening night of the gala. I'm not even kidding. I read it in the newspaper and everyone was like, what the heck? Great! Grade 1 cursed object! Need an exorcism! Yeah, is the painting poisonous? I don't know. They would get sick, or they would lose fortune, or like their house would catch fire, stuff like that. It was insane. That painting is coded in her anger? Maybe, because the guy, I think he murdered her or she died of heartbreak or something like that. She was really depressed because of the guy who painted it, because of Juan Luna. It was insane. Crazy behavior. I think are these Hidalgos this time? No, why are we in a green room? Here, let's just... No, these are still Juan Lunas. Ha! Hello, Relium Enjoyer. Hit the painting with an atomic bomb? Maybe that'll fix the curse. Actually, it might. But I feel like it's since... I think they even blessed the painting. They had to like bless the painting because it was painting of the Crying Boy in England. The original painting and its copies were found in burnt homes almost without any blemishes. That's crazy. Okay, let's go to the green room. I prefer that. Oh, this is a Hidalgo. Felix Resurrection Hidalgo. Look, it's so pretty. I like his art style. It's very... I don't know, like... The lines are much crisper and sharper compared to Luna, which is... I almost think it's impressionistic, you know? See? The lines are a little messier, but like that's a stylistic choice. Versus Hidalgo, whose lines are very sharp. I like it. It's giving a renaissance. Okay, let's go! Yep, that would do it. The pictures of the dead who died in anger oftentimes possess their image. Beep. No, it is not, Naito. But this is the war art, the war paintings in the Laya Hall. Laya means freedom. I know, it's so green. I'm blending in with the walls. No, you cannot eat the paintings, Flux. The cellar room, indeed. This is my favorite display, my favorite exhibit hall in the entire museum, despite my favorite painting being in the other room, because you can feel everything in this room. If you take a look at the paintings, if you stand in front of each one and just take in the art, you will find that you are feeling so heavy, because the paintings here all depict the atrocities, the horrors of World War II, and what the Filipino people had to endure at the hands of the Japanese occupation. So even, I think this is the Bataan Death March. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but they rounded up a lot of Filipino and American soldiers and they made them walk several kilometers. I don't know how many. It's a long time. Flux, let's see. Because the rations taste good, I can almost blend in with the walls. Yeah, even my own family. So my grandparents, specifically my grandma, she was born during liberation, so she didn't experience war. However, I met her older brother, my grandpa, and he was a teenage boy during the war. And I remember whenever he talked about it, also may his soul rest in peace, he passed away earlier this year. Whenever he remembered anything about the war, it was terrible. A lot of bad things happened, and sometimes you think it can't be that bad, but they were actually really that bad. And since he was a teenage boy during the war, it was a very dangerous time for him, because if the what are they called? Are they called a JLA or something? I can't remember. Wait, these paintings are about World War II? Yes, they are World War II. Mealtime at prison camp. Where is this? North to south, yeah. And what do you call this? Like, he would tell me stories and they were so gruesome. You didn't think a human would be capable of such atrocities. Like, babies being flung in the... Okay, hold on. Graphic. Let me just say this next sentence is graphic. So if you don't want to hear it, mute me for like 10 seconds. Or like mute me for a minute. So some of the atrocities that my grandpa told me about that he saw with his own eyes is babies being flung in the air and then skewered with bayonets, women being cut in half, just because they were resisting. It was a terrible time. And even my own family, the occupiers burnt down their house, burnt their farmlands, just because. And on my father's side, they told me that there was one day where they had to leave their house. They climbed up the mountain. They saw a rest house. They were like, maybe we should stop here for the night. But my great grandma said, no, we should keep going. One more, just a little bit. It was already after dark. They were climbing the mountain. They climbed higher and higher until they reached a cave. And that's where they spent the night. Because the very next day, when they were climbing down the mountain, they came across that same house, and there was a family in it, and it had been burned down. And all the family members inside shot. So, kind of crazy. Yeah, it was a crazy time in the history. Hopefully, we never have to experience that again. This one was also probably another one. This is my favorite painting in the war room. Why is it so... Here, don't look at it. Here. Because I feel like it's abstract, but also literal enough. Better safe in a tree or in a cave. My grandmother on my father's side was born in a cave. They had to run because my great grandpa was white. And the Japanese were like, if you're white, if you look white, it doesn't matter if you're Spanish. Spanish, or if you're like American, we're gonna shoot you. So my great great grandpa and my great grandpa, grandma, had to flee to the mountains because they were white, part white. And my great grandma at that time was pregnant, very heavily pregnant. And I remember the only thing they told me about it is they grabbed all of the silver spoons from the house. They climbed the mountain and she gave birth in a cave. While my great great grandpa turned back and basically sacrificed himself so that the Japanese wouldn't follow them because they wanted him because he was white. Yeah. Crazy. So now you know I'm part white. I'm part white. I'm part French and part Portuguese. I know, it is very anime ass backstory. It gets even crazier. You wanna hear something crazier? So after my great great grandpa was captured, he was sent to a prison camp in a very specific prison camp. We know this because we found his records there. However, he was moved 2 days, I think, before that specific prison camp was liberated. And the crazy thing is that specific prison camp was very close to where my grandpa, the one who would eventually marry my grandma, who was born in the cave after my great great grandpa gave himself up. My grandpa actually was from that area, and his mom would make him sneak into the camp under the the barbed wire fence, under the chain link fence, to give food to the prisoners of war. So like they would boil sweet potatoes, boil plantains or bananas, bread, baked bread. My great grandma on my father's side, the one who said we should not stay in this house, let's move forward, she's the one who would make my grandpa go under the fence and feed the prisoners of war because they were not being fed. And because, okay, so the reason it was my grandpa is he was like, I don't know, 5 or 6 years old. So he's a little kid. The Japanese soldiers wouldn't mind him. They didn't want to like make the older brothers do it because they were teenagers. They would get shot. They didn't want to have his older sisters do it because they're women. So it was a very dangerous time for women. So yeah, there is a very high chance. I mean, I don't know if it's a high chance, but there is a possibility that the little boy who was my grandpa fed my great great grandpa in that same prison camp. Crazy story, right? Okay, anyway. There's even, I remember a story of a new mom who was hiding from the Japanese, and she had to smother her own baby, like sit down on her baby because it kept crying. It's kind of like, I don't usually swear, but it was kind of fucked up. Let's move on to something else, shall we? Yeah, sounds about right. War is hell, and frankly put, it's never which side is right, but which side remains. Yes, I do agree, Demi. War crimes go crazy. So, how it all connects, I know. Okay, what is this room? Guillermo Tolentino. Oh, sculptor. I like this blue. Didn't expect this to be in the school trip. Well, you can't really talk about Philippine history and Philippine art without talking about the war in the Philippines, like World War II, and its effects on history and culture. Statue room. Who's this dude? Ramon Magsaysay? Nicanor Reyes. Huh. Ah. That's pretty cool. They all look so angry. This is Manuel Quezon, which is the first president of the Philippine Commonwealth. Who is this one? Is this? I don't know who this was. It might have been someone like Josefa Llanes Escoda, which is the founder of the Girl Scouts in the Philippines, which was also cool because you think, oh, Girl Scout, haha, cookies selling, blah, blah, blah. No. The Girl Scout, the Josefa Llanes Escoda, the mother of Girl Scouts in the Philippines, actually was part of the resistance. She would treat wounds of revolutionaries, of soldiers. She would hide them. She would pass information around. So yeah, Girl Scout, Girl Scout. Pretty cool. Zoom in to what? To be fair, you can't talk about art in general without touching the darker parts of history because culture and art builds up over everything. You are 100% correct. To be fair, there was really rough times, to put it lightly. You can't judge her for that. I agree. This is pretty cool. Like, who thinks of things like this? Artists. Right? That was pretty cool. Very true. I like the way you put it, Demi. More. I don't know why there's not so many... What do you call this? That Osmania? I don't know. Who's this dude? Who? Jacobo Lim Chitko. I don't know. He's probably an artist or a businessman. I like this color blue. What do you think? General Douglas MacArthur. This is the guy who was aura farming in the other room. You remember him with his aviator glasses on? Art is based on the background people has, especially war. Yeah. I agree. What is this? Technical drawings of the column and base of Bonifacio Monument. Oh, that's pretty cool. I shall return. Yeah, that is that guy. When will we get Blue Sella? I don't know. Soon, hopefully. I like the color blue. What are we doing? What is this? Oh, that's pretty cool. Aguilar Hall. My grandfather was a massive World War II buff, so he worked his butt off collecting info. Because in his words, exactly, if we do not learn from the past, it will only return. History will repeat itself. Better be prepared for the next time it comes around. Whoa. That's pretty cool. Oh, it's Manansala. That's pretty cool. Look at that. This is a piece I saw among his pile during one of my visits to Manila, in which I asked for my dad because I like the modern style. It hung on my wall in Washington, D.C., then in Pacific Northwest. I never thought of it as a national artist's work. It could have been unsigned and I would still have asked for it. There was something about the combination of warm and cold Fauvist colors and informality that appeared to me. That is pretty cool, actually. Yeah. These are pretty. Who is the lady in the green blouse? Me? Oh, no, I'm wearing black. It is also a nice shade of blue. I actually kind of like it. Would I paint my room in it? No. Young woman in a terno. So a terno is what you call this. It's the Philippine national dress for women with the big puffy sleeves. It's pretty cool. What's this one? This is more, if you notice, this looks a little more modern than the earlier paintings, which were more classical in their style. The varnishes look so yellowed on these ones. I'd paint the ceiling this color. You know what? I could paint the ceiling in this color. Wow. Look at the palettes and stuff and the paint. Paint box of Emilio Abe Aguilar Cruz. That's pretty cool. This blue isn't really blue. Yeah, I agree. I would consider this more like cyan or teal. I like this. It reminds me of the Kiss. This one. I don't know what it looks like IRL, but you know what? I have to admit I'm not a fan of this artist. Brown Madonna. This is not bad though. Kind of like this one. I like how some of the highlight is green and then red and just like the solid color, rather than trying to be realistic with the blending of with the rendering of the color. Very pretty. Aw. We have another part of it. This is pretty neat. Ooh, I think I like this style. Pretty nice. Interesting. Oh, here. I don't know what it's supposed to be. It looks pretty cool though. Oh, I like this. Wow. How do you become a national artist? Go to the Carlos Botong Francisco painting. So I forgot to mention who painted the big mural. It's Carlos Botong Francisco. And his paintings are in a lot of places. You can find them in different buildings throughout the country. I know famously that his works were used for the University of the Philippines artworks. I don't know if there are Francisco paintings in Diliman, but I know that in the University of Manila, which is quite close to this museum, they also have the big Francisco paintings in the entrance of the Philippine General Hospital. I also know. Hi, Jack. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Jack. I also know that it's in another school, in another University of the Philippines school in the south, Los Baños, but I don't know if it's in like other campuses. Those are the only two ones I've seen, but they're really cool. I think like he's got this like very interesting style. No, I want to see. I want to click, but I cannot click. But I like his style. You see this? Like, I like the way he renders everything. Everything looks flat and almost like a solid shape, but at the same time, it still has enough dimension that you can tell layers apart. It's pretty cool. I like it. I like it. Okay, I think this is also a history of the Philippines. Oh, wait, no, this is the history of medicine. I think this is the same painting that's in the Philippine General Hospital, actually. I think this is the same painting that's in the Philippine General Hospital. Yeah. Secondary heritage reminder, thank you. Demi, I really want to read that story. There's a book about the raid on Los Baños. I really want to read it because apparently it's considered one of the most successful rescue missions in US military history. Pretty cool. Some of them look a bit trippy. Indeed. So if we start, this I think is, yep, here. It is the same painting that is found in University of the Philippines, Manila. I've seen it because my dad was admitted to PGH once. Okay. Oh, no. It is the same one. See, look at this. These paintings gave me nightmares as a child. Oh no, here. So here at the start, we see more spirit doctor. This is a shaman, possibly a babaylan, doing healing. And there are like a lot of traditional Filipino healing methods such as hilot, defining lines and shading. Yeah. What do you call this? So hilot is massage in the Philippines. Actually, massage is, I feel like, part of our culture. I asked some of my friends too. I think I asked my Polish friends and my British friends, like, is massage like a thing in your country? It's like is it part of your culture? I see fat electrician cover that. What? What do you call this? So we have something in Filipino culture which is like bad air or cold air stuck in your system, and then you can massage it out, and it should help with things like sprains and sometimes if you have a fever. That's pretty cool. Let me know if like massage is part of your culture if you're not Filipino. I would like to know. I'm actually genuinely curious. So here we have that, the fires and all of the poultices and natural stuff. And here we have, I think, like the advent of like modern medicine as brought over to the Philippines by Spanish monks. and fires. However, you still see. Oh, I like this one. I don't know if that's the same thing, but like, have you ever like done like put stuff in a pot and then cover and like boil the pot and then like breathe in the vapor, like putting a cover over your head, like a blanket. Obviously not boiling anymore, but like so that you inhale the vapor so that you can breathe easier. Yeah. What is this? I think this is American time because that looks like an American GI. Look at these. Look at that. Look at that water buffalo. I'm a very big fan of water buffaloes. I've never ridden one. It would be cool though. Maybe I should. Papaya. Oh, this is PGH. This is PGH. I was in that building. The paintings were in this hall, actually. The fat electrician is a YouTuber that covers war. Ah, wow. That's cool. It was also one of the statistically highest chance to fail, and if anything went wrong, the lives lost would be so numerous that we'd have no other choice but to abandon the rescue attempt. Yeah, because that was one of the biggest prison camps, if I'm not mistaken. But unfortunately, something that's often not covered, and I only know this because I used to have family who lived there. They moved away since then. None of my family live in that area anymore in Los Baños. But apparently, after the raid at Los Baños, so yes, it was successful, and then the Americans left, but the Americans left, and the Japanese were pissed, so they burned everything. Like 35 years of scientific research, torn to shreds, torched. All of the breeds of pigs, chickens that were being developed at the university nearby, killed. Crops, hybrids burned. Research torched. Scientists killed because the Japanese were salty that the US had rescued the internment camp in that town, which is super unfortunate because it really set back the Philippine scientific community by at least 3 decades. I know. I heard one of them, like one of the breeds. I only find it funny because of the name. It's called the Birkhala or Birkjala because it was named after two specimens, like a Berkshire pig and a Halahala pig. I'm not really sure. Obviously, I've never seen it because it was extinct. Wow, this is pretty. Ina ng ani. Oh. Wow, a self-taught artist without formal training. And learned sculpture as an apprentice to furniture maker. That's pretty neat. Yeah, like inhaling Vicks when I have a cold. Yeah, so true. Oh, this sculpture is carved in Nara, which is considered as the artist's most favorite medium. Nara is the national tree of the Philippines, and it is a hardwood. It's actually very hard, a very dense wood. If I were to hit you with a Nara cane, you would definitely say ow. This is really cool. I like this. I like it a lot. Wow. Oh. I wonder who this is. I think this is probably also another one of like Filipino progress. Lol bonk. Stories of burning of repositories of knowledge and science are unique. I know, a unique and senseless tragedy. I personally, I would find that very sad. Not just sad, just because it's sad that something burned down, but like, aside from the people who worked so much on it, like, that knowledge could have helped the future. Because science? What is culture if not giants standing upon the shoulders of giants and so on and so forth? And without that base or that jumping off point, we cannot move forward. And whenever that happens, whenever like the burning of the Library of Alexandria, it is a tragedy because that information, that knowledge could have exponentially like thrown us far, far into the future much faster than actually happened. Okay, don't forget to drink water and don't forget to stretch. Thank you. Carving like that must have taken years. I agree. I can't imagine the frustration of making a single mistake on something that huge. I agree, yeah. I bet it would have been frustrating. Frustrating, sorry, that was a very Filipino of me. This, you see this? This is sabong. This is cockfighting. Not the one, not the type I read about. Okay. This is a traditional dance. I like that. Traditional dance. Oh, there's another traditional dance with the fans. That's pretty neat. The probably Sultan. It's pretty cool. This one I think is also like Manonggol. I actually said Manonggol. No, they're not. So there were times when we, like in Filipino art, where they would sculpt these as like guides for the dead to the, you know, to heaven. I don't know if it's heaven, but yeah. No, I didn't mean it. Oh, here's the other side. I like this. Who drew this? Is this cubism? Wow, International Rice Research Institute. Oh, 2 paintings tell of rural life. Oh, we actually talked about this town again, Los Baños. I know, it's very funny. It's called Los Baños. It was also in the book by Jose Rizal. It was mentioned there. It's called Los Baños because there are hot springs there. Not because it's a bathroom. Again, cockfighting. Hey. This is so cool. I love the style. Everything looks so almost pixelated. I really like it. Rural life. And then fishing. And then, oh, look, that's so cool. Oh man, it's so cool. Okay, I really appreciate artists who can do stuff like this, because like how does your brain turn a real life scene and then turn it into something like this? It looks like, I don't know, it looks improbable, but all of the shapes still work together to make sense, you know? It is such a satisfying art style. Vicente Manansala has such a satisfying art style. And here's the rest of the thing. Oh, he's again. Oh, was it called a bulul? Bulul. Let me try that. Let's see. Here we have again more traditional dance. Let me look first if this is called a bulul. It is a bulul, or a carved wooden figure used to guard the rice crop. I see. And here we have people singing. Music is a very integral part of Filipino culture. Have you ever wondered why Filipinos are like, why the Filipino throat chakra is very strong? It's only because our way of singing is considered popular in the modern age, because we croon. The way that we sing is very similar to how modern pop and contemporary music is sung, versus like throat singing of like Mongolian, or even like very throaty singing of like Chinese traditional music. You know what I'm saying? One of my uncles loved sabong so much that when his chicken lost, he drank him till he got a stroke. That's crazy. We do love our karaokes. Plus, we, you know, like, it's just like a pastime while you're, because in the Philippines, it's very hot in the daytime. So you have very specific times of the day where you can go out. We're like, okay, so anytime until 11 a.m., you can be under the sun. 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., you have to be in the shade. It is really hot. So what do you do at 11 to 3? You eat, you take a nap, you sing, do something. I don't know. Chill under the shade of a mango tree. Another Carabao. I love Carabao so much. I find them so cute. Water buffalo. And then I think maybe I understand why another Filipina I know thinks she sucks at singing when she's actually pretty good. And also serenading is a thing here. So back in the time of, your grandparents, up until the time of your grandparents, it was a way of courtship. So if a guy liked a girl, he would show up at her window at night and like grab a bunch of friends. Actually, my grandma would always tell me how her older brother, the one I was talking about earlier, the reason I talk about him more often than her other siblings is because he lived with us for a little bit. Yeah, so apparently he was very popular as a friend, quote unquote, because they would grab him and then he would play the guitar and sing with them. So you grabbed a bunch of your buddies. So let's say you like this girl, okay? You like this girl. You grab a bunch of your buddies, grab a guitar or two, and then practice your singing. And then at night, a little after dinner, you go to the girl's house and sing until her parents toss water at you if they don't like you. Courtship in the Philippines was like a really big thing. Even up until recently, we don't do serenading anymore. We don't harana anymore, which is what the practice was called, of singing at a woman's door. It's so romantic though, don't you think? I think I did tell you about this. Usually serenading can be misunderstood as harassment. It doesn't really happen anymore. But I mean, I'm not saying it shouldn't. I live on the second floor. If you guys want to show up at my door and harana me, I would ask. I would be like, how did you find my house? How did you find me? Why are you here? I'm gonna call the cops. Oh, so anyway. Oh, ilaw saga. Oh, actually, there is music playing while you are here. Do you want a link? I'm gonna drop the link to this. If you actually search Museum of Fine Arts, I'm gonna show you the link. Yeah. And I feel like that's why we sing pretty okay. Like on average, we sing above average for the rest of the world because it was part of our courtship. And because the way we sing just happens to be very similar to the style that is popular now. You know? Cellmate search every Maria in the Philippines one by one. You're gonna search for like 20 million Marias. Imposter syndrome is surprisingly common in streamers. It's real, I bet. I think this is actually the last stop we have in the museum. Do you guys want to go for ice cream or something? We still do serenading here, especially this period of time, but only for profit. Caroling! Sa araw ng Pasko, kay saya nitong mundo, ang mga tao, may aguinaldo, si Ninong at Ninang. Like, what if I carol? What if I carol to you? What if I sing? Would you throw coins at me too? Like if I did it here in the Philippines, like here in the street, would you? Would you toss a coin to your witcher? What happened to Automod? Wait. What happened? What Automodded you? I'm gonna allow that. Sorry. Don't. I suggest don't put a space between those words. Also, I never knew Salo was Filipino, bro. Okay, let's go grab. Oh, wow. Thank you for the new follow, Buff Cow. Okay, let's go grab some ice cream. I think we did very good here. Did you learn a lot? If not, go back to the very beginning. Thank you. If you bring an instrument, I would give you 20. Oh, 20? Oh, wow. So generous. Because, like, you know, I don't know how it's like in the other countries, but kids go caroling at night here, where, like, they go house to house, like trick-or-treating. I feel like it's like the Philippine version of trick-or-treating, but instead of wearing costumes, we go like, Namamas ko po! And then we sing you a song or harass you until you give us coins or candy. Can I have vanilla? Okay. I learned it all. I just hope there isn't a quiz. Boy, I really hope not. Let's go to the let's go to the very beginning, shall we? No, let's go to full stall. I hope this is the right one. Ah! It wasn't the right one, by the way. Oh, hi. Oh, yeah. Hi. I'm gonna grab some ice cream. Do you want anything? Oh, sorry. Hold on. I'm surprised that you guys showed up here. Why are you guys green? Give me a second. Because you guys are green. You guys shouldn't be green. Only I should be green. This is very lovely so far. Should we do another one? I have another museum I would like to go to. Can we go to another one soon? Please? There we go. Hi, Tony. Hi, Coin Fun. Mango sorbet sounds good. Now in Japan. It's okay. It's okay. Sounds like another a date. Today. No. You misunderstand. It's just another time. We go to a place on a specific date. But today, okay, so today was I called this a museum date because we went to the museum for educational purpose on a specific date. But that's too long to say. That's why I said museum date. But it's not a date because that would be inappropriate. You're a student council volunteer club member and I'm the president, and that would be inappropriate. That would be like the power dynamics there. Like why am I over there? Come here, come back. Date 2 Electric Boogaloo. Rain, why are you, why? You enjoy this. You enjoy, hold on. You enjoy doing this to me. There's gonna be a red line around me, but I want to make sure you see me. It was in a different spot earlier today, so. Uh-oh. So that's why. Showing you this. Do you like this spot? I like it. Teehee. Very teehee moment. Okay. I enjoy cellmates being silly and flustered. It's so fun. Toffee. Wait, what's going on? Wait. What did it say? Second date, I welcome the notion. Okay. When is the next date? I mean the next date for the next educational field trip. You mean? The design is very Quezon Circle. Exactly. You don't know it's just a Japanese themed ice cream shop. You know, it's Hokkaido ice cream. I could have sworn this was just a... No, you're right. Exactly. Oh, Tony! Who taught you that? Someone must have taught you that. Yo, cellmates are getting closer to the kaklasel title. I know! They can form Tagalog sentences now. Hi, Tyrell! This is Tyru in chat. Tyru is in Twitch chat. He is a very talented video editor and he actually edited some of my videos. What did Tony say? I can't read Filipino. He said, your eyes... Wait, what did he say? Your eyes are beautiful. oh, Tony. Christmas date is next, but she hasn't decided yet. Oh, yeah. We should do something for Christmas. We should bake gingerbread or something. I'm a nobody and you should ignore me. Lies, Tyru. You're a very talented video editor. Eyes are pretty. Yeah, I know, right? Hello, Tangling Sphinx. Hi. Yeah, oh, wait, hold on. Before anything, let me go figure out what I want to get for ice cream. Ice cream. Cha-chan. Answer. Say hi. Only talented people say that. Sasuke. Hi. Cellmate-chan! Nani ga suki? What flavor do you guys want? Wow, Mono Orchid! Nani ga suki? I'm doing the mango sorbet for Tony. Oh, wow! Thank you so much for the gifted... LSR, wahoo! Wahoo! Mango desu. Let's do mango sorbet. I wonder if I could get one. That one. Oh no. I don't know. I'm gonna grab... Oh, this one looks good. I'm gonna grab your orders and we can talk and hang out here for a little bit. While, you know, waiting for things. I tried my hand at flirting. Now I want to die. No, it was Sella flavor. You mean avocado? Yeah, we could do that. What else do you want? Oh, yes. And be sure to think those the gift, okay? What's my favorite flavor? Rocky Road ice cream. I love Rocky Road. I should get Rocky Road ice cream. Dun 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 da ba ba da da ba bo da da da. Get Rocky Road. I get Rocky Road. Rocky Road ice cream. So good lah. Oh no. I'm dancing because I'm excited. Hi Stella, do you pair well with toast and garlic salt and eggs? Or tomatoes, I did hear. Ikaw at ikaw. Oh. Gosh, you're gonna make me blush. What if people see us? We're in public. Matcha. Okay. Yeah, let's get matcha. Let's get the matcha. Let's get matcha. Matcha ice cream. What else? Fire and hunger. Fear and hunger. I'm gonna get you some matcha strawberry. Hopefully I can grab that one. Even if she doesn't pair well with eggs, I know she pairs well with me. Oh. Okay, let's see. I think Rain asked me for specific... Oh no, Sakura asked me for mango. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna grab your orders. Hold on. I'm just gonna order our ice cream real quick. Okay, I hope you don't mind that I grab our orders real quick, okay? I'm gonna go grab. What do. Naapa sila sa... Naapa pa ba sila ube? You want ube? We can always have ube. Let's go get ube ice cream. What? Yeah, we could go get ube ice cream. Okay, I got my... I'm just ordering real quick, okay? Let me go order. Ate, pabili po. May C2 na red po. They're closed. Just kidding. I'm gonna... They're not closed. No one closes for me. I'm gonna, just gonna I'll be right back. Stay here. Are you still here? Okay, good. You don't gotta be worried. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about me. Just I'll be right back. okay, by the way. I'm okay. It's fine. Don't worry about me. I'm just getting the ice cream real quick, you know? You know? Why can't it... Why won't it open? There we go. Whew. Okay, I'm in. I mean, you don't need to hear anything. That's fine. We're fine. I'm fine. What do you mean? I brushed myself off. It's fine. I just... Hold on, give me a second. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh, gosh. Hold on. One more. And... There we go. I think... Hi. I'm back. Did you miss me? I hope you did. Oh yeah, your ice cream. Hold on. Let me grab that real quick. Oh, that's tiny. Why is it tiny? Why is it so tiny? Why is your... What is this? Ice cream for ants? Here we go. Anyone order matcha? Matcha? No one? Okay. That's fine. And where did this go? Where is this? Why can't I find it? Hello? For some reason, I can't find the mango. That's okay. Oh, well, more than one of you wanted the mango, so I was like, maybe I should get it for sharing. Here, I got the mango for sharing. What do you think? You like it? And last but not least, I got... Who wanted the chocolate? Did anyone want the chocolate? Whoa. I know multiple of us wanted the chocolate, so here's the chocolate. We're sharing. No? Like, we could be like those dogs with spaghetti. Here. You share. Okay, Beavis. Thank you for dropping by. I'll increase the size of the matcha, because I'll order an L size so that we could share. Okay. Sorry for keeping you waiting. If you hear police sirens, that means we gotta go. But I think we're fine. Storm is coming across my area. Keep safe. Have some, because we're all sharing. We're all sharing. Yeah. That is sharing size. Are you ready? Dig in. Dig in. Dig in. You wanna feed me? I like all of these flavors, so I wouldn't mind that. Wait, hold on. Where's your spoon? It's fine. You'll take if there's no mint choco? Oh. Wala na daw. There's something burning. If you hear sirens, that means we gotta run. I had to use my powers of persuasion because they were closed. You know? You know? Glass shards in the ice cream. No. There shouldn't be any. I think I dusted off pretty well. Feed spreads with spoon. Feed me with a spoon. Okay, hold on. Which one should you feed me first, then? Which one? Okay. I'll stop yapping and I'm gonna open up. Ah. Ice cream. Well, sorbet is an ice cream. Crunchy. Matcha because it's green. And I like matcha strawberry a lot. Okay, your turn. I'm gonna feed you. Wait. I'm gonna say Did I feed you the whole cup? No, because you're a growing cellmate. You're a growing cellmate, so you need to eat more. Yeah, because we walked around a lot and it's kind of hot, So what better way to cool off than to have some high-calorie cold treats? Trust. Totally legally obtained sweet, cold desserts. Is this like eating yogurt without a spoon? Huh. Actually, yes. Yeah. What did you like the best today? What did you like during the museum? What was your favorite painting or piece of art? Yeah, legally. League. Tony, come on. I mean, I have to be a model student. Do you think I would do something like jimmying the locks, and when that fails, opening the trying to open the back window of an ice cream stall in the middle of Luneta? Aww. Prez, of course. Aww. The story about the spoons and the paintings. Well, yeah, I'm glad you like that. It's a piece of family lore. And today you learn I am part white, but very tinily, very, very far. You wouldn't even see it in my face. Well, that's a lie. I'm also part Chinese. The art is the date we made along the way. Spending time with the Prez was the best part. Aw, Prez would never lie, right? Yeah. If no one saw anything, nothing happened. If a tree falls in the forest and no one's there to hear it, did it actually happen? Did it actually fall? Crime? What crime? Breaking and entering? You mean entering through alternative means? Yes, I am part Chinese. Very distantly, though. But if I'm not mistaken, my great-grandpa or my great-great-grandpa was from a southern province, maybe Guangzhou or Fujian. I'm outing myself. Chinita na tisay pa. Oh, the Filipino blood is very strong in me. Morena pa. I guess. I mean, like, I'm very medium. Like, literally the most medium skin that you can ever think of. Obviously blinded by your beauty, so I didn't see anything. Aw. Did you have fun? Yes. I had a lot of fun. I had a captive audience. Why wouldn't I have fun? I had a lot of fun talking to you and having and I really like going to museums. One, it challenges, especially art museums, they challenge your perspective on things or try to change it or make you look at things in a different light. Also, I love displays or showcases of human talent. Like, sometimes, have you ever seen a piece of art and said, how could they make something like that? Like, how is that possible? How did their brains do that? It's amazing. Like, I find it so cool that humans can create such amazing things, don't you? and emotions being conveyed through lines, through dollops of paint on canvas, through wood and metal and pigments, lines and shapes. I think that's really amazing. I can't say the same about you, parents, magic, how they made you. Oh, you. That's why I like art and music. Yeah. Life can create, same to its creations. It is. It's amazing. And I find it amazing how just like humans can be so much. Humans can be so much all at once. Humans can be terrible, scourge of the earth, but humans can also be amazing and do amazing things if they set their minds to it. And I kind of want to be that, you know? I want to be an amazing human. I am not there yet, but hopefully I'm on the right track. And I already think you're an amazing human. I hope we get a good grade for the report we're gonna write on this. What do you mean, what? That's why we're here? Oh, don't tell me you forgot to take notes. Uh-oh. Fear not. Your Preza has got your back. Ask me anything from today, and I'll be more than happy to help you. Okay, cellmates, time to write a 500-word reflection paper. What was the favorite piece of art or exhibit hall that you liked, and why? Just kidding. Don't have to do that. But I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with you today, and I really hope we get to do something like this again soon. Sooner rather than later. It would be really cool. Yeah, I really do think. I really do think. Today was fun, yeah? I'm glad. I hope you had fun. Next time we should go to another one. Let's go to a science museum. I could write 1,000 words just from watching Sala. Aww. I mean, the more dates we have, the more this can happen, you know? Yeah, hopefully the snack shop we pick will be open then. But it's okay. I mean, I managed, right? Right? Totally legally. 100%. No problem. Yeah, science museum. I also love science. Yeah. Hi, Sandwich. Yes, you did. We are already cooling off with our sweet dessert that I obtained through totally legal means. Yeah. Oh, science is the reason I slept 2 hours last night. No. What about a math museum? I'd rather die. Yeah, so science. Get more sleep, Sandwich. Yes, indeed, get more sleep. I was up all night working, so that's why I am so sorry for being late. Will you forgive me? Ooh, let me tell you right now. My biggest dream, okay, not my biggest dream, but my dream job, okay. My dream job is actually a science communicator. I am a really big fan of science communication, like Bill Nye, the science guy. And also, like, if you watch Animal Logic, or Plant Logic, or PBS Eons, or all of that good stuff. Like, Hank Green, yeah. I'm a big fan, like, SciShow, yeah. I'm a big fan of all of these, science communication, in case you didn't know, is basically communicating or bridging the gap between scientists and lay people. Oh wow, thank you for the follow, ya boy. I'll forgive you if you give us a small smooch. Maybe. Maybe I might. Maybe. She's a natural green screen. No! I mean, Sella becomes the next Bill Nye. I hope. I really love Bill Nye. Science Museum implies there's a physics section, and I'd like Sella to demonstrate a thing or two about physics, if you know what I mean. What do you mean? Oh, I was actually pretty bad at physics. I was okay with chemistry. I was pretty good at chemistry. Do you feel it? The chemistry between you and me? I'm sorry. Growing up, I never watched Bill Nye the Science Guy, but I grew up watching Beakman's World. Ooh, I haven't heard of that. And I attempted to chroma key something onto your hair. No. Did I make you blush? Ooh. Ooh. I didn't think you'd get easily flustered. Well, I do believe you should finish your ice cream. Or your sorbet. And the next time, maybe I should get your orders, like what you guys want to have first. Like maybe next time we could go get churros. Yeah, I love churros. And near the Science Museum, I think there is a churros place. But we could also have other things like a burger or maybe a parfait. Yeah, maybe we could go to my favorite cafe afterwards. Yeah. I don't know yet. I have to figure it out. Fried water. No! Donuts ga suki. Hi! I love donuts a lot. I love donuts. The ice cream was melted. Oh no, here! Just put it in your mouth. Here. There's so much ice cream. Put it in your mouth. Put it in your mouth. Right now. Oh. Ah! Open up. Open up. It's the police. That's big. That's really big. Yoinks the ice cream. Okay, well, if you want, just feed me. It'll be faster that way. Where's the spoon? Churros next time. Churros and ice cream. Yeah. Okay, well, we gotta finish the ice cream. And then it's all gone now. Ice cream is all gone. Thank you so much for finishing it. I think the ice cream was pretty good. Hee. Yum. Ice cream. Okay, who are we rating? That's a good question. Let's go to someone. Could have used some more iodine? Why? Oh, also, today I am finally uploading the video with the reveal of who's coming on. Ooh! Speaking of reveals, I have 24 karat, the world... Labubu. Oh no. Okay. I know who we're gonna raid. I hope that's fine. I hope it works. Okay, are we ready? Are we ready, my darlings? Thank you so much for today. I really enjoyed going to the museum with you, and talking a lot about you, and I mean a lot about the art. I mean, you're a work of art. You have one guess who it'll be, really, Rain? I bet. I really enjoyed spending time with you together. Spending time together with you today. And going to the museum. I always love going to museums, so I look forward to the next time we get to go to one. And I also enjoyed the ice cream. I hope that your wait was worth it, you know? I have a confession. The sounds were going on for far longer than you heard because I forgot to turn on the sound. So like you guys were like, what's going on? Why is Prez just like quiet? Why is she giggling to herself? It's because I forgot to unmute. This was a cozy and educational stream. I'm glad you liked it, Sunfire. Thank you for making the first stream I've finished from start to finish memorable. I'm glad, Mono Orchid. Lol. Well, it was well worth our time. I hope you liked the ice cream, the mango sorbet, the matcha strawberry, and the Rocky Road, which is my favorite. I forgore. I always forgore. You know me. We can't have a stream without Scuff. Thank you for spending time with me. I also had a lot of fun. Okay. You know what time it is? I know what time it is. I know what time it is. Whoa. I know what time it is. Yeah, I know what time it is. It is time for the bell. Uh-oh. I guess that means we gotta run. It's a session adjourned. I hope you enjoyed our time together today, because I really did. And remember to be the light in someone's day, even if it means you have to find an alternative route into are they getting closer? Into an ice cream shop because you want to share a nice, sweet, and cold moment. I enjoyed our time together. So yeah, be nice to the next person we're going to, and Cellovan reading in. Bye!